and Whitney will be there. She just got a new dog.
I heard.
Yeah, great, right? Great timing.
Yeah, no, what this means is you just bought a toddler that you're going to have for 16 years.
Yeah, I wasn't looking to start over, but here we go.
Welcome to the Greater Calling vlog. My name is Will Crooks. My co-host today is Whitney. We work together to help businesses discover and implement greater purpose into the world. This vlog is a fun and collaborative way to explore best practices to maximize the good percent of your business. It's that part of your business that just makes the world better. Our guest and friend today is Ron Klabunde. Ron is a global speaker and coach. He has a passion to see businesses find greater purpose and significance. Welcome, Ron. It's a privilege to have you on the show today.
Oh my goodness, Will and Whitney, it is so good to be with you guys too, and all these remarkable business leaders that are listening into the show who are passionate about making the world a better place and really doing good through business. So it is a privilege being with you.
That's right. Thank you so much, Ron. And let's just get started with you to give people a little flavor on who you are. Why do you care? What motivates you to come alongside business leaders to ignite greater purpose and significance to their stakeholders?
Here's the deal on that. I've come to realize that there are more resources sitting in the business space, in the for-profit sector, than any other space in the world. If anyone is going to change this world and bring solutions to the problems we're dealing with, whether it be social, whether it be environmental, whether it be local, or whether it be global, business has the power and the resources to do that. And that doesn't mean become nonprofit. That means utilizing profit to make a difference in people's lives, beginning with our employees, expanding to our communities, and then touching the world. And so everything I'm about is helping business leaders gain the tools they need, the resources they need to lead generous businesses.
Helping the leaders in that way. So how do you help motivate? That's an intrinsic motivation. How do you help motivate intrinsically that in business leaders for their entire company?
Here's what I've discovered is that business leaders want, by and large, they want to do good. The problem is they don't know how and they don't have time. And so what we've done in our construct of the Replenish Foundation is that we have created turnkey opportunities to engage their employees and their stakeholders in a higher purpose. So it's basically an outsourcing opportunity that businesses can say, wait a minute, we want to do good. We don't know how, but we do. And we don't have time, but we do. That's our place in partnership with a business. It's giving them the tools they need to implement what's already inside of them.
What do you think is driving this? You know, maybe a decade ago, we started seeing some companies connected with causes, but yes, there has been a momentum that has been building over the decades. Why do you think there's an emphasis on getting corporate resources involved in making the world better?
Yep. So I'm going to bring us back historically to 2008. It's interesting that you said about a decade ago, because remember when we hit the housing crisis, prior to the housing crisis of 2008, a lot of charitable donations were actually going global. What's the question we were asking in America is, what difference can we make in the world? And then when our economy started recessing and we hit a crisis, we went, wait a minute, why am I feeding a kid across the world when there are kids in my community struggling with hunger? Then we fast forward to 2019, we hit COVID. I believe that we actually accelerated the process of taking care of our local community by 10 years when COVID hit. More than ever, corporations now are realizing, no, we have a role to play. In fact, Forbes magazine has clearly stated in a recent article that any company that does not get involved in CSR today will be out of business in 5 years. So the challenge that we're going to face moving forward now is that it's popular. And so all of a sudden it's not coming from the heart.
Authenticity.
It's from the, Yep, it's coming from the pocketbook. So we're going to see a lot of fakes out there.
Yep.
And the key word here is if a company is not measuring their impact, it's fluff, because we measure what matters.
People are jumping on board just to not be a part of that in 5-year thing, but we're not doing it strategically. We're not doing it because we don't have the time and we don't have the know-how.
We need great for-profits that have the heart of a nonprofit, working with great nonprofits who have the mind of a business.
That's right. That's right. It's that measurable, and it's that collaboration. It's that working together to really see businesses transformed as well as communities being transformed. It has to be reciprocal, or it's not a relationship again.
Yeah, that's right. It's not about and see, this is the fault now of nonprofits. For too often, nonprofits have come to CEOs going, can you give us a handout? That's not what it's about. This is about forming a relationship where the nonprofit can help make the business better, and the business adopts a nonprofit or a few that helps make the nonprofit better, which helps make the community better.
So final question for you today, Ron, is just kind of one gold nugget maybe that you want to leave a business leader with about that good percent in today's business world.
This is where I think you and Whitney come in, right? And it's this, is that these leaders need to sit down and start and set a strategy for social impact, where there's a rhythm of service throughout the year. That's what makes the difference in our employees' lives, in their families' lives, in our communities' lives, and ultimately in creating a higher purpose for the company.
Outstanding. Thank you so much, Ron, for your insights today. And thank you for watching. I'm Will Crooks of Greater Calling, encouraging you to make the most of the good percent.